Hi Capricorns, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 5th through October 1st. Hope that you are having a great week. And interesting. So right away you're being told to stand up for what you believe in. So that popped out before I even got a chance to talk about the Aries full moon, which is going to really ignite a spark of passion in all of us. Okay, now this can be related to work, relationships, hobbies, but there's a spotlight, especially for you, with your domestic life. Okay, so home and family. Something is going to either, ignite or call attention to it. And something else is coming to an end, okay? And it's really gonna empower us if we look at it the right way. So pay attention to what house Aries rules in your chart. And also if you have any planets ruled by Aries, okay? So, for instance, Mars is ruled by Aries. So if you have Mars ruled by Aries in your chart, that assertiveness could amplify. So just pay attention to that, okay? But something's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end so that we can feel our place in the universe, okay? And if you have not done your shadow work yet, Capricorns, please, please, please do your shadow work. September is the perfect month to do it. There's never a wrong time to do your shadow work, but with planets turning direct, with it becoming Libra season, that Capricorn paradigm is crumbling. The judgment era is coming in where we can liberate ourselves from shame, guilt, fear. There's never been a perfect time to do it. I'm also going to be uploading some shadow work videos soon. So take a look for that and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so that you get notifications of when those videos do pop up. But yeah, domestic life. So, I mean, it could be volatile, okay? But you really want to focus on this energy, right? Like slow and steady wins the race, okay? As long as if you know you're going to achieve it, you're going to achieve it type of energy. But yeah, it's really signifying a big change. And so I think that Death card was coming in because to accept this big change, okay? Because sometimes earth signs, you want to be a stick in the mud, okay? And don't take that offensively, because I'm a water sign and sometimes I need to learn to stay grounded, So interesting because you got this a few weeks ago and you have a big choice come Libra season. So like this week in the rest of the next few weeks, you either stay doing what you're doing or you answer that wake-up call that the judgment era is bringing into your life, okay? But that full moon in Aries, I really feel like that is a pivotal point for you, Capricorns. All right. Let's see what else the pre-shuffle tarot. Sometimes I feel like the pre-shuffle tarot that pops up has more answers and clarity. Yeah, we got to get rid of this mentality too of feeling like we're not in control of our life, that we're not in control of our career, that we're not in control of our relationships. That's where that shadow work comes in, okay? That shadow work gets to our inner child. That shadow work gets to take that inner child and say, everything's okay. It's not your fault for what happened to you. But now I am empowered to take control of my life, and you get to shine your inner light, okay? And standing up for what you believe in. There might be an issue that happens in your domestic life where something that's part of your everyday, you're like saying like, no, that's not right. And you've always just gone with it because it's related to your domestic life. And I mean, this could be family, right? Or a relationship or friends. But something where you're like, no, this doesn't vibe with me. And you actually do take a stand. So pay attention to that, Capricorns, because we're all meant to shine our inner light, right? And we're all meant to stand up for justice and what's right. But yeah, that shadow work, I'm telling you, because we're all this beam of light that gets confined into a body. And then that body gets told what to do and what not to do. And we're all a product of our conditioning, okay? Especially those first 6 years of childhood. That's when, you know, the most significant parts of development. Brain still keeps developing until the age of 25, but like that childhood development first 6 years, it paints a picture. And a lot of these patterns, these subconscious patterns, because it happens before, like, yes, we start like making memories around the age 5 or 6, but like not ones that necessarily like really fully stick with us. There could be things that we, you know, we just block out. But it all is a part of our conditioning, okay? And so I feel like when we can finally address it and move on, and see how this sorrow has made us an even more compassionate person almost, like the heart leading the mind, right? And again, that full moon activating, like this is leading with confidence, okay? You're meant to be the leader of your own life, and if you're making excuses for why you're not, that's really going to make itself apparent in your life in the coming weeks. And then we have eclipse season after that, and it's like, my goodness. All right, so let us see, is there anything else? But keep your vibration high. Like I said, do that shadow work. The dreams that come, so I'm linking for the rest of, you know, do that shadow work. Harmonious relationships with your inner child being able to shine its light and bring that passion into your life. That's so cool. But the shadow work, I got the journal, which I've been linking in all the videos for September. And the dreams that come from it, like that to me is one of the most rewarding parts of it, is these dreams that give you such clarity on things that, you know, and it can be things that you think you're past, and then this dream is like, hey, look at it from this angle, and you're like, wow, okay. Because a lot of, too, what we see, the shadow of other people is actually a projection of our own shadow from within, and it's more intense when we don't face it ourselves, okay? So please unlock the abundance. All right, so also too, this is telling you, you know, to enjoy the comforts of home more too. All right, let's see what we got for Capricorns, September 25th through October 1st, 2023. Interesting. Hold on. Yeah, that judgment era is calling for you, Capricorns. That judgment era is calling for you, and how it is going to emotionally fulfill you to release the bondage. I got the word bondage. But release the bondage of, so that, because the devil is ruled by Capricorn, and the devil is our shadow side, right? You have nothing to fear. I just keep feeling like I need to tell you, Capricorns, that you have nothing to fear. Yeah, that is going to be activated. Wow, okay. So last week's energy coming into this week is the Knight of Coins. So you really have this forward moving, like I said, with that Virgo new moon activating, especially for earth signs, a feeling of freshness, of newness, of moving forward, and not holding back. That's wonderful that this energy is coming into this week, because again, we're going to be activated even more with that fire energy, that passion. And what's cool is seeing the King of Wands this week, because the King of Wands knows that there's nothing ventured by nothing. I'm sorry, there's nothing gained by nothing ventured, right? The King of Wands knows how to manifest utilizing its passion in life. Okay, so what are you passionate about, Capricorn? Incorporate that into your life and watch yourself manifest, because I mean, this is very strongly connected to your career, your finances, and your passion, all right? So if something's holding you back from stepping out there, and it's funny because Sagittarius got a similar message of, you can, no matter what industry you're in, like what your career is, you can be an accountant, and let's say that you're really passionate about the music industry. Well, there's accountants that work in the music industry, right? So there are ways that you can find a job related to your passion that you can do your 9 to 5, okay? If you do work a 9 to 5 or whatever. But you're missing that piece where you are in control of that. You are the king of your destiny, okay? So please, it's urging you to find some financial, and then again too, because yes, this full moon is related to your domestic life, but if that, when we're at, in our domestic life and we're kind of like feeling like at a lull, I mean, it could be because you're an earth sign and you're very connected to the 3D material world, right? And so that if that's off, it can make everything off. Now, this is interesting. So the 4 of Coins in next week's energy, you got this forward moving energy. You're activated to take charge and seize it, right? This confidence that comes from the Aries full moon this week, this drive to achieve what you want and utilize that with confidence and incorporate your passion into your career. The 4 of Coins next week is saying that all of this is going to activate you contemplating your relationship with money, okay? So this is the need for security, stability. It's also a coin of law and order, okay? So you have to believe that the universe will provide, but you need to contemplate your relationship with money. And what's most important with that is your relationship with money is also reflected in your personal relationships, okay? There's a really good book called You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. Wonderful information in there that can really help you unlock parts of your relationships with others and how that is reflected into your relationship with your finances. So if you are feeling this energy and like you're starting to realize, also too, this is interesting, that just popped in my head. So the 4 of Coins is ruled by the sun in Capricorn. The Capricorn paradigm is crumbling. This man or this person that's in this card really represents that Capricorn paradigm that's crumbling. It's the hoarding of resources. It's the hoarding of finances. It's, the 1% not paying their taxes while everybody else does. That energy is crumbling. You do not want to be aligned to that energy, right? So with manifesting, when you're manifesting and wanting to manifest more money, you can't be thinking about, taking from others or whatever. It's really about just staying focused on your abundance while maintaining that there's enough abundance for everybody. You can't get into that poverty consciousness fear, okay? There's enough for everybody if everybody pays their part, okay? So visually, this really signifies that. So yeah, we want to stay away from that energy. I'm really getting told strongly, all right? So let's see what empowering question we have for Capricorns to really utilize this King of Wands energy. Because, I mean, besides the Emperor, getting the Emperor this week, the King of Wands is the second best for manifesting abilities with this Aries full moon. So congratulations, Capricorns. Keep your vibration high, okay? All right, what empowering question? I'm also like sweating really bad. It was it was like 60 degrees 2 days ago, and now it's like 80. I don't know how, well, I do know how that happens, but all right. Your empowering question is, how have I become me? What am I like? How have I become me, and what am I like? So I really feel like this empowering question is really signifying to you to do that shadow work, okay? Unlock it, because you empower yourself so much when you not only face your shadow, but accept your shadow, okay? And accept it with love. Love yourself, all right? I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorns. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people that you think it might resonate with. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. And as always, check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. And if there's a particular planet you want some clarity on, definitely check the corresponding video for the sign that rules that planet. And if you don't know what signs rule what planets in your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. For you, Capricorns, I would definitely take a look at your Jupiter and your North Node. So Jupiter is where you find your luck in life. It's your natural talents. It could connect to this passion, but also because of this forward moving energy that the King of Wands brings, your North Node is your destiny, right? It's your future. It's where you're meant to be heading. So incorporating that too and getting some clarity while we're setting these full moon intentions that are connected to putting ourselves and our priorities and our passions first in life could be really helpful. So have a wonderful, passionate, empowering week, Capricorns.